Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Kodiak Kooz.
I'm Chief Tim.
Guess what we're doing today? We're going to teach you guys how to camp on a budget. That's right, balling on a budget. I think our budget's going to be $150. Let's see if we can do it. Stay tuned. All right, guys, now before I set out on this super awesome, amazing journey, I thought, you know what, $100 at the old Wally World's probably going to be too cheap. $200, and we're breaking the bank, so we figured right in the middle, $1.50, not $1.50, $150. Feel like that's pretty fair. Good new. So first thing we got here is this bucket. Now this bucket can be used as a seat and of course to carry all your super duper awesome camping equipment. So that was super fantastic, I may say. Next thing, we got a sleeping bag because you got to go to sleep, you goofball. I'm a growing boy. I guess I'm done growing. I'm probably going to start shrinking in the next 20 years, but regardless, I got to go to sleep. So this is rated for 30 degrees, right? Not too expensive. We'll get the job done. Of course, you can't just sleep on the ground. You can if you're really trying to ball out on a budget, but this is for just the average person. We got this Ozark 3-person tent, 29 something, pretty cheap. I'm excited to test it out. You guys seen my really cool hot tent. Make sure you guys check out those videos. I'll put some links down below. But we're balling out on a budget, 3-person tent. You're also gonna need fire, right? So we got some fire starter. Now again, guys, if you guys are really hardcore, you don't necessarily need to buy fire starter per se. However, if you're new to camping, if you're interested in it, if you love my videos and you want to go, oh, Kodiak Kooz, I want to do what you do, get yourself some fire starter. Really easy to start a fire, super cheap as well. I think this was like $1 or something, $2, Yablka, one of those. Eating is very important. You need calories. So we got forks and a spoon, right? Not for digging, for eating. Soup. Something like that. Whatever you need a spoon for, I got it. I actually got, I think there's like 3 or 4 in here. Those are super cheap too. You're going to need a knife, good camp knife. It's really a horrible camp knife. I've actually bought the same exact knife before. Absolutely hate it, but you know what? Hey, that's the fun of balling out on a budget. You're going to need a lighter, right? Paracord, very important. You don't necessarily need it, to be honest with you, but I always like having paracord. It honestly comes in handy all the time, and sometimes you go, dang it, I need to tie something up or do whatever, or, you know, paracord stuff. There you go. So we got paracord. We got to eat. Hot dogs, very important. Bacon, great value addition, very good. Mess kit. Not really a fan of bug spray per se, but I'm going turkey hunting after I film this video, and typically bugs don't really bother me, but if I'm sitting in the woods and I can't move and I'm trying to like hunt down an elusive giant bird from like the late Cretaceous period, I'm gonna use bug spray. But again, optional item. Think we covered just about everything except our last item, a bunch of American flags, because God bless the US of A, brother. Let's get back to the frontier. All right, guys, if you ever explore state land or national land, national forest, good and you, there's tons of free places you can camp. Now, one, I like to actually go up into the woods and camp, but it's turkey season. I want to do some turkey hunting, don't really want to mix up the woods too much. So I found myself a nice spot here on this public land. Fortunately, it's a little trashed. I think that's horrible. We got to make sure we take care of our environment and our campsites, right? But you know what? We'll make it work. All right, guys, so this is our $140 something budget right here. It was really $150. We came in a little under budget, but just like I just showed you in my kitchen here, this is everything we're gonna need. So we're gonna get camp set up. I'm really interested to see how this $30 really cheap tent holds up. But again, we're not staying here for months on end. We're not the pilgrims. We're just spending a night, and then Kodiak Kooz has to get some old turkey hunting and gobble, gobble, gobble. All right, guys, first thing we need to do, we have our specialty item, the old American flag. Ma'am, we got to plant it because I declare today Independence Day. Pretty sure that was already declared, but I'm doing it again. All right, so here's our Ozark sleeping bag. Get this son of a gun, son of a Rooney, whatever you want to call it, set up. Honestly, a lot of times when I'm camping, I'll just take the sleeping bag sack, this thing, and I'll put clothes in it, and that acts as a pillow. This tent, no way it's meant for 3 people. Absolutely not. Shame. Take that to the bank, guy. All right, guys, so real easy. Here's the fire starter we got. You don't need all of it. You just take a little bit off like that. Have our little pieces of wood ready. Here's our lighter. And presto. Now we just take our little tiny pieces, and we're just gonna kind of build a little log cabin around this guy. Oh, Nelly, now she's going, gang. Chief!
Kodiak!
How we doing, man?
Good, I made it.
Good, and you?
Good, and you?
So what's your setup looking like here? It doesn't look like you're balling out on the old Wally World budget.
No, I don't think so. So this is a hike and bike one-person backpacking tent. I also got their 800 fill power sleeping bag. It's a mummy style that's allowed to go around a hammock. It also has a insulated sleeping pad because my back is not what it used to be. And the sleeping pillow because I like to sleep in comfort, even though we're in the great outdoors.
Neat. All right, guys, now that we're here, it's time to cook up some mean dogs.
We call them glizzies there in New York.
You know, I heard that. Like, what is a glizzy? Please explain to me, Chief. What incarnation is a glizzy?
Well, over down in Yonkers, they say glizzy instead of hot dog because they think it sounds better, but...
So that's what it is?
Don't ask me.
That's what a glizzy is? It's just a hot dog?
Yeah.
I thought...
one of the street vendor dogs, you know, the ones that have been boiling all day.
Oh, ew.
Hot dog water.
Gross. All right, so we're going to make spider dogs, okay? Not octopus dogs, not hot dogs, spider dogs. And essentially you need... Oh, gosh, that smoke. Also, everybody like my bucket seat? If the smoke would stop, that would be fantastic. Appreciate it. Thank you. How polite. So essentially, you need your $2 knife. This, honestly, like I said at the beginning of the video, guys, this knife is complete trash. But, again, we're balling out on a budget. I don't know why I bought those forks and spoons, because we're just going to eat hot dogs. But, you know, still, like, if you wanted to make something more elaborate, sure. But, so a spider dog, all you do is you split the ends, right, like that. Neat. And you'll see what happens. Stay tuned. All right, guys, so our spider dogs are ready to go. Next thing we're going to do, roast them over an open flame.
I prefer mine smoked, but beggars can't be choosers.
Or boiled. No, that's disgusting. Do you remember in, like, elementary school, that was like a thing? You could order a boiled hot dog.
Whoever boils hot dogs should not be... should not have a say in culinary.
Dang, that looks good, Chief. What do you think?
I would say that is a proper spider dog if I've ever seen one.
You know, I guess it kind of really... I would say it's more like a squid.
That's fair.
But yeah, looks pretty good. That's what we're working with, guys. Ain't no better way to cook a hot dog. Bet. All right, Tim, you want to know why they call this the Lost Nations?
I do, Cody. I was always curious about that.
I'll give you a hint. There was a nation that was lost here.
Well, isn't that a shame?
Shocker. That's messed up. We're both going somewhere bad one day.
We're sleeping somewhere bad.
Yeah.
Anywho.
But yeah, so apparently there was a big, like, Native American tribe in these woods that went missing. I think at the end of the 1800s. And I don't know, I'm not really a ghost guy per se, but, you know, people tie it to, like, the paranormal and aliens and stuff like that. But I don't know. What's your thoughts? You are the chief.
You told me that there is a missing Native American nation, and we're sleeping where there's potentially a Native American burial ground, and we're burning a fire.
That's correct. Good news.
All right. Well, you know, if my tent starts flying over yours,
we may have a problem.
It's nice knowing you. That's all I'm going to say.
All right, guys, in the tent, time to get some shut-eye. Yeah, it's starting to rain real good, so that's super duper fun. We will see you in the morning. Chief.
Kodiak.
Morning.
We made it through the night.
We did. It dumped on us pretty good, but
it was definitely a wet one last night.
That is really bright. So we're gonna go test the waters. I'm not gonna film this just because turkey hunting is incredibly difficult, and we're hunting solo. So wish us luck. What the yablika, guys? We didn't see a single bird. Tim's still up there. Maybe he'll run into one on his way down, but who knows? That's just how it goes sometimes. Honestly, that's why we didn't bring the camera along per se. Plus, turkey hunting is a pretty tricky business, okay? But you know what? It's still a good day. We're getting some killer camping in. I got this killer mustachio, so life's pretty good. Not too bad yourself. Let's keep having a good old grand time. All right, awesome. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Hope you really liked it. We did actually come down under budget, like we said earlier. Now, you're probably thinking, Kodiak, you didn't use every single item that you bought. Yeah, I mean, it just kind of worked out that way. But those are just general camping things that will help you get started if you're looking to get into this field. But anyways, thank you so much. Make sure you guys hit that like, comment down below, subscribe. Chief?
Share with all your friends and family.
What Chief said, listen, he's the chief. Let's go get lunch.
Amen.